Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your general reading. We're going to take a look at the energy mid-month, basically the 12th through the 19th, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Virgo. All right, let's look at the energy coming into the reading. What's challenging, recent past, what's on your mind, why is it all happening, what you'll experience in the near future, how you see yourself, hopes and fears, and then we'll get your outcome. Stick around to the end of the reading because I'm going to make a special announcement. Also, I'm going to clarify. You guys bounce too early and you miss messages. Clarifiers change everything, so stick around. All right, let's get to it. So Virgo, what do y'all need to know? 12th through the 19th. Hey, thank you for all of your beautiful support and for being here. I love you guys hard. All right, let's do it. All right, coming into the reading, what do we got? 3 of Pentacles. There's your earth energy. Collaborating, working together. Coming into this reading, wanting to agree on something. It could be at work, right? But this is making plans about the future and being on the same page. Conversations. What's on your mind? 2 of Pentacles, more of your earth energy. Guys, some of you are working a couple jobs. You're hustling to make money, right? Really busy time with the 2 of Pentacles. That 2 of Pentacles is also kind of going back and forth, right? Like trying to make a choice or decision, but not really being sure, or somebody's being kind of wishy-washy. What's influencing the 3 of Pentacles? My God, look at all y'all's Pentacles coming out. 6 of Pentacles. These cards are shuffled. I promise. I spend time before the reading, manifesting, getting messages, shuffling. But coming in, we want to collaborate. We want to discuss. Yes, we want to build and have that teamwork. And it's because of the 6 of Pentacles. Something is balanced, or it will be balanced, or you need more balance, right? The 6 of Pentacles is very charitable energy. It's like I give to you, you give to me. I work 40 hours, I get paid for 40 hours. I'm giving to you in the relationship, you're giving to me. What happened in the recent past? The 6 of Wands, card of Leo. Some of you received some sort of recognition or attention. The 6 of Wands is, getting that pat on the back for a job well done, or somebody was showering you with some sort of attention, their success and victory. Why is it all happening? We've got the 9 of Pentacles, card of Virgo. You guys are so much in my energy, I'm going to need to take a shower after this reading. You're all over the reading. I love it. So this is the main message, the 12th through the 19th. This is why everything around you is happening. Abundance. The 9 of Pentacles can be a very single, independent vibe, but also the 9 of Pentacles is about taking good care of yourself and building for the future, doing it solo sometimes, working at home, maybe owning a business. It feels like you guys, and people are going to be coming to you for something here too, because the 3 of Pentacles, due to the 9 of Pentacles, coming into the reading is people wanting to collaborate with you in some way. You're going to be giving to them and you're receiving as well. Ooh, for some of you, Virgo, this looks like a side hustle, or you're doing something on the side. Coming into the near future, what we experience, the Chariot. The good old water Uber has arrived. Sign of Cancer. So Virgo, in the near future with that Chariot, this is forward movement with a lot of success, victory. Also, too, that Chariot is very fast energy. So it seems like whatever you're doing that's creating abundance and, movement in your career, money, taking care of yourself, whatever that is, it's going to come fast. Like you're going to kind of feel like, oh my God, I got to take control of all this energy. It's out of control. And you will be in the driver's seat of this, but moving towards victory. Also, the Chariot can be a very physical card as well. Someone who is, working out, eating well, and you've got that in the foundation too. How do you see yourself? The King of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could have a water sign around you. It doesn't have to just necessarily be love, right? But when you see yourself as the King of Cups, also too, you're super intuitive, emotions are balanced. Yes, he can offer love and he's mature with that love, but the King of Cups is also kind of, it's hard to read the King of Cups. He loves unconditionally and he's mature and balanced, but he's also healed, right? As well. I feel like this is your intuition. You may be manifesting a long-term relationship, somebody who gives that unconditional love, maybe a water sign, but for the time being, you're focusing on, your success. Some of you are saving to travel as well. That will happen if that's your story. What's in your environment coming in that you don't see? The Lovers. Choices and decisions. We've got major arcana for Gemini. We've got 2 major arcana here. So the universe is speaking to you, Virgo. There's a lot of things that are going to be manifesting the 12th through the 19th, and you're going to have plenty of stability to do it. Financial, whatever you have here, you're building towards that. The Lovers is in your environment. This is external to you. This could be a contract or a new partnership as well. So keep that in mind. Again, partnering with people in some way or at your current job, something like that. It can be a new relationship as well, but I feel like that's going to come a little bit later. You're kind of in that energy of manifesting because you want something mature, right? What's going on in your hopes or fears? 9 of Wands in reverse. That's letting go of the fear and the frustration. It's like letting your guard down. It's not quite having to defend something so much or to be so cautious. This just feels like full steam ahead. Virgo's going towards something here. It's quite nice. What's your outcome? There you are again. Y'all let me know down in the comments. Have you ever seen a Virgo reading where y'all show up so much? That's a good sign. It means you're going to be in your element. You're in the upright. That's your major arcana. The Hermit, while it can be seclusion, it's also like researching something. And sometimes you're doing it solo. Remember, we have the 9 of Pentacles in the foundation. There's something here that you're moving towards and manifesting, and you're doing a lot of it on your own, or you're kind of just keeping it to yourself. That could be a relationship as well, but it just feels big. It feels like something with like finances or a side job, a part-time job, something like that. I think that you guys are also going to be budgeting your money, trying to figure out like, what can I do without while I'm creating and building all of this? The Hermit is, again, really, really kind of going within to uncover some stuff and usually doing it in seclusion. It's very wise and slow energy. All right, so we're going to look just at love over on the extended reading. I'll put that link below. And I'll pin it in the comment section. We're going to just focus on love, see what your person's doing. We're going to spy on them. And if you're single, we're going to see the next person coming in for you. So we'll do that. Also, stick around. I'm going to make an announcement at the end of this reading. And yeah, let's clarify. All right, let's take a look. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do y'all need to know? Hey, I just started adding to the membership, the perks. So if you guys want to join the channel, I'll put that link below too. You get all the extended readings as part of your membership. So check that out. All right, Virgo, 12th through the 19th of June. What's the most important message from Spirit? What do they want you to know? What, when, where, why, and how? What kind of Pop-Tarts should you buy this week? All right, coming in, we've got the 3 of Pentacles. There's your Earth energy. What is it? And the King of Swords in reverse. You could be connecting with like a boss or somebody that you work with, a coworker, somebody. They're just like a real a-hole, right? That King of Swords in reverse can be verbally abusive, very disconnected, cold, icy. People don't like to be around that energy. It's not nice, right? As far as love goes, maybe this person cheated or, it could be something going on with that 3 of Pentacles. They're giving to someone else. Be careful in love. But I think a lot of you would have already seen this, and that's why you're going to focus during this period of time on regaining your own independence, taking really good care of yourself, and certainly not going without abundance. Why is the 6 of Pentacles influencing this? Because of the star. Yeah, you're manifesting something. You've got Aquarius energy. I've got a lot of Aquarius here with that King of Swords in reverse and the star. But what's influencing, let's talk about collaborating, like receiving the pat on the back. You had somebody that was trying to F you over or wasn't on your side, just like being a real a-hole, right? But balance is going to be restored here. You're going to get what you want out of that situation. And it's through other people praising you in some way. Feels like somebody didn't want you to succeed here, Virgo. And listen, it could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be a romantic partner, something like that. But this is still happening. You're still moving forward. Why is the 2 of Pentacles on your mind? Because of the Sun. Yeah, you can't stop me. You got Leo energy. You might be a Leo, Virgo cusper as well. But change, prosperity, and positivity, and beautiful energy. It's happiness, and it's really having a clear frame of mind, right? And what that is with the 2 of Pentacles, yeah, maybe somebody was juggling you. You're getting rid of them though, and you're not going to be in bed crying over this. This is strong energy. But outside of that, I think that a lot of you guys, you've got a lot on your plate, really busy, but you're making something work here because you know it's going to bring prosperity and a lot of healing. What happened in the recent past? You've got the Six of Wands, card of Leo, and the Hanged Man in reverse, Pisces, major arcana. Yeah, I think you guys really dug in your heels here too. Like you've really accomplished something, and receiving some sort of recognition either through the work you're doing or friends and family or something like that. Somebody's proud. Somebody likes what you're doing for them. And it's because you hung in there. That Hanged Man in reverse says, I refuse to budge. I'm not going to change my perspective, right? Others of you, again, we got player energy here, and you're releasing from that. I mean, why is the Nine of Pentacles in the foundation? This is why it's all happening. Card of Virgo. Yeah, Three of Swords. A lot of you are just going out on your own. You're separating from a situation here so that you can bring more abundance into your life. Maybe it caused some heartache. Maybe there was third energy involved. That could be coworkers, family, could be love, right? But you're in your element all over this reading. So if somebody did you wrong, like this King of Swords in reverse energy, remember, it doesn't have to be an air sign. They're just taking on that energy, right? You're going to be okay, but you're going to separate. You're going to pull away from that BS. You're pulling away. Coming into the near future, Virgo, you'll experience the Chariot, a major arcana for Cancer, and the Three of Wands. Look at you manifesting. Yeah. You're going to find here in the near future, you're going to be moving forward, overcoming obstacles, regaining control of things that seemed out of control in your life, right? And you're driving right towards victory. And it's because of the Three of Wands. A lot of you have already picked this. You point to it, you manifest it. You're like, that's the direction I want. You're seeing what's out there, networking, doing all of those things, right? A little bit of a wait period, but hell, it's just the next week. I mean, this is beautiful energy. And again, others of you are just moving away, becoming single and independent from somebody who broke your freaking trust or your heart. We've got another 3 here. Right. And again, it could be family members gossiping, coworkers being nasty. It's something like that. Your energy's super strong and positive. You see yourself as the King of Cups. And in this deck, he's kind of just like, nah, my emotions are just fine. You're not going to rock me. Because remember, I said earlier, the King of Cups, the emotions are balanced. They're stable, right? King of Cups. Yeah, with the Nine of Cups. I'm determined to get what I want. I want more. I'm already tasting that law of attraction and the ability to manifest, bring in my hopes and desires and wishes. But those cups behind me, they're just not enough, says Virgo. I'm doing more, right? And, again, with that King of Cups, you see yourself as really honing in on your intuition and manifesting something here. And being a little like smug about it because you have an energy here that's trying to rain on your parade. All right, what's going on here? Also, too, in love, Virgo, you may have unconditional love for someone here, but that doesn't mean you're going to put up with their smug energy, right? With the Nine of Cups. So in your environment, what you got coming in? You've got the Lovers, sign of Gemini. Why is the Lovers coming in on here in external? And the Ten of Wands, closing out a cycle, maybe third party, any kind of third party that's bringing negativity. Right? You're going to make that choice or decision in matters of the heart. You're going to use logic over emotion. You're emotionally stable here with that King of Cups. But there's something that's been very heavy. It's a burden. You're ready to close out that cycle. Some sort of partnership here, right? Why the Ten of Wands? Why is this here? 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Yeah, something toxic. A person, a situation. You've got Capricorn energy there. Yeah, something that's maybe tried to keep you stuck in the past, right? Negative thinking, fear, could be your own fear to go out on your own and start something here, a new business, to start working out again, eating healthy, all of those things, but you're rolling right through that stuck energy, that devil energy. You're going to close out that cycle because in your emotions, you're letting your guard down, right? And things that just have left you frustrated, annoyed, fearful, all of those things, you're letting that down. You're walking away from that with that Nine of Wands in reverse, pushing through. Yeah, and there you are again. Queen of Pentacles, sign of Virgo. Capricorn or Virgo typically, but can be any earth energy. Yeah, look at that. She's super abundant, nurturing, right? Like in a relationship, she's a mother, she's in a commitment. She's very kind and warm and nurturing, but she also knows what it means to get out there and hustle. Besides just creating a beautiful family and home, she's bringing a lot of financial stability. Her career can be quite important to her. And that's what you're doing here in your emotions, right? You're bringing in that stability, very grounded, very cautious, careful energy. All of your cards are in the upright, which means you're going to feel as though you're in your element, very strong, very powerful energy. Man, this is nice. And then, of course, there you are in the outcome. You've got the Hermit, so that's your major arcana in the upright. Why is the Hermit your outcome, the 12th through the 19th? Virgo, what is it? Because of the Eight of Pentacles. I'm not surprised. More Pentacles, right? Like doing that day in, day out. Maybe feeling like things are a bit repetitive, but doing what you need to do to get the work done, right? And so what you're going to find towards the end of the week is really going within, maybe secluding yourself a little bit, but you're trying to find out more and you're doing it on your own. And it has to do with, yes, career, money, all of those things, researching how you can like make all of this manifestation come to light, come to fruition, even though you have maybe some naysayers. But that Eight of Pentacles is also putting work and effort, into yourself as well. I see a lot of you guys like working out again, eating well, doing something for yourself, right? This is just all about being very grounded and very stable and just not putting up with the BS, right? You're pulling away from somebody here, though, that I think has brought quite a bit of toxicity. And it feels like love, but it could also be, any type of relationship. And therefore, while you pull away and kind of go within and try to figure out what your next move is, you're putting, work into yourself. What's this Eight of Pentacles about for Virgo? Four of Pentacles. I mean, could you pull any more Pentacles? I mean, I get it. You're an earth sign. Over here saying hi to mom. Holding on to your money. Again, budgeting. A lot of you guys are just working so hard to save for something. It's amazing energy, but also like, again, just holding back on any kind of creepy energy as far as love goes too, like anybody toxic. Let's see who this King of Swords is in reverse. That's typically the card of Aquarius, y'all, but it can be anybody. It's right on that Three of Pentacles. Who is this coming into the yeah, look at that, Five of Swords. You don't need to tell me twice. King of Swords in reverse with the Five of Swords. I'm not a doctor and I don't play one on YouTube, but that's very narcissistic energy. Who are y'all pulling away from? Let me know in the comments. That's nasty energy. Watch your back. Get some pepper spray. Hire an FBI agent. I don't know. But I don't love that energy. It's not great. But again, if this is going on at work, you have somebody on your side. This is all about like making something work, and somebody around you doesn't want to make something work. And again, if it's love, see you later. Bye-bye. Right? Get the hell away from me. Sage is what Virgo says. All right, y'all. So again, we'll dive deep into your love life over on the extended, and you'll find that below. We talked about membership. Private readings are open, and the tarot course is also open. I've got a few spots left. Check it all out down below in the description box. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And the announcement I have is, again, July 1st, I will randomly pick a winner for a free private reading. If you want to join that, the pickings, just comment below and let me know, and you'll be part of the drawing. Other than that, Virgo, you know what comes next. I love you guys hard. Love me hard back, and I will see y'all on the extended. Take care.